Hey everybody, it's the Gorillas fan here. Well, next week has already arrived, so that means I'm sticking to my word and giving you 2 episodes of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic each week. So, with that said, today's episode is Fall Weather Friends. And what happens in this episode is Applejack and Rainbow Dash decide that they're going to have a little contest to see who's the better pony. Well, as in, who's the more athletic, not who's the most popular on the internet. If it was the latter, then it would be interesting. But my vote would go to Applejack, obviously. Anyways, they have a little series of events to show each other up, and it results in them getting tied, of course, but of course, Rainbow Dash ends up winning the first set of events because, well, she's a Pegasus, and she's got more advantages over Applejack, who's an Earth Pony. So Applejack decides that because Rainbow Dash had her wings, she was at a disadvantage. So they decide to have an even match during the Running of the Leaves, which is a Ponyville event where in the fall the ponies have a little race to see who's the fastest and to knock down all the leaves in Ponyville. So the race begins, and Rainbow Dash's wings are tied up, and they eventually get to the point where they start trying to outdo each other, with rivalry spark. And at the same time, Twilight Sparkle is running the race. Not because she wants to either win or lose, but because she wants to know how it's done, since this is new to her, and she's never been to Ponyville before, and she's learning about the Running of the Leaves. So yeah, she does it as a learning experience, even though the idea of looking into books to learn about running leaves Rainbow Dash to call her an egghead. And we'll get more into that whole egghead thing later, but this eventually leads to the two getting close to the finish line and bumping heads with each other and trying to win the race. But as it turns out, they tie for last place. We don't know who actually won, but we do know that Twilight Sparkle was the first to cross the finish line before the two of them, but it was in 5th place. Because according to her reading, she paced herself during the race, and then when everyone else was worn out, she sprinted ahead with the rest of her energy and crossed the finish line. And to make matters even more interesting, Princess Celestia shows up at the last minute, and we get our moral of good sportsmanship, and if it's all in good fun, just keep it about the fun. So yeah, that's Fall Weather Friends. It was a good episode. It's actually really intense to see the two ponies going at it with each other. Not to mention some very funny commentary between Spike and Pinkie Pie, who were announcing the events. Spike was mainly doing the announcing during the first set of events, but then when it was Pinkie Pie's turn to announce the Running of the Leaves, she asks Spike to be her co-reporter, and they do actually have some clever lines to go along with the race. So, yeah, it was fun. I liked it, and so yeah, that's all I've got for today. Join me next time for the next episode. What's the next episode? Oh, here it is. Suited for Success. So, until then, this is the Gorillas fan, signing out.